My name is Dr. Dave DiSano, and this is
Mary.
And we have written a book called Divinely Touched, Transform Your Life. It looks a lot like this. That's it. And the book is all about Mary's healing journey. In the second half of the book, I use science to kind of prove what happened to her. Because, and she's going to get into more detail about what happened to her. That's why she's up here. But my background is I started out as a science teacher. I taught science and biochemistry, then became a school psychologist and did that for close to 20 years. Recently retired from my day job as a school psychologist, and we moved to Palm Beach Gardens. So we live down here full time, which is great. But we've been doing this seminar all over the country, and again, it's based on the book. And my whole background in science kind of led me to look into what was going on with Mary. She was being healed by energy healers and shamans, and psychics were telling her what was going on. So I kind of utilized my science background to do a little research on the subject, and it certainly aided in helping support what happened to her. So it evolved into this seminar, which is Transform Your Life Through Conscious Awakening. We'll talk more about that at the end, what we actually mean by that. But the name of this seminar basically is Proof the Spirit Dimension Exists. Because what was going on with Mary is she was being attacked by the spirit dimension. So I did some research on that. So what we're going to be talking about, and what the whole seminar led us to believe and look into, is can consciousness exist outside the body? How is researching data verified or proved in science? And how does we prove anything in science? And can science and research explain and support psychic phenomena, such as things like ESP, telepathy, clairvoyance, precognition, even out-of-body experiences, near-death experiences, reincarnation? Even the spirit dimension. Can science aid us in proving that? Energy healing, another example of consciousness outside the body. And if psychic phenomena is verifiable, what impact does it have on our lives? So Mary's going to talk a little bit more about what happened to her.
I want to thank you all for being here. If you had told me 10 years ago that I'd be standing here in front of all of you today, I would have bet everything that I own that would never be so. For I always look for the darkest corner of the room, always feeling so insecure and not good enough. But with Mother, Father, God truly makes all things possible and all things new. I have lived through abuse. I've been diagnosed with body dysmorphic disorder. I've suffered with severe anxiety and depression. And I've been hospitalized twice for what doctors thought were nervous and psychotic breakdowns. But what has put me here in front of you all today is being led into a world that I never knew existed. I worked in finance for, can you hear me? No? You can't hear me? Okay, I don't know if this mic, I worked in finance. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me?